Welcome to Real Life Investing. This is Al. Looks like we're about to approach 100K here at in Bitcoin land. Just a little bit of a heads up on that. So looks like we're getting mighty close. Ethereum right now is at 1943. For those of you that have been holding that Ethereum bag, yes, it is starting to pay off. But anyways, today we want to talk a little bit about some quant. Before we do that, let's set a little bit more of the scene. As far as we can tell, the fear and greed is up to 53. So we're still right in the middle. Bitcoin dominance is looking pretty dominant still. It's at 64%. So just a heads up on that. Now let's just go ahead and look at Quant this morning. See if I can get that to come up. This is one of the things I was just going to put out there. Shout out to this particular post on from Black Crayfish says Quant rallies after Quant Network's partnership with the ECB's Digital Euro project. This is a huge project. We're going to talk more about it in just a moment. So up 11% in 24 hours, 20% this week, 50% over the month, outpacing the broader market. Bullish sentiment grows as market cap hits 1.3 billion. I mentioned this over and over. I said, just because America's not doing it, we're not worried about that because I already knew that there was a lot of money in Europe to make this thing happen. So definitely something to consider, guys. Just because the money's not in one market doesn't mean it's not in the other. So keep that in mind. So let's see what we can do today. Now, according to the 1 day, it's at 92.84. So we're approaching 100 as well. So that looks pretty good. We kind of been talking about this for a while. But now we're starting to see the build. And so as things keep moving in the right direction, we're probably going to see, this thing pop off top in a little while here. So uh, let's see what we're up to. 7 day. It's a nice little trench here. Looks like, yeah, definitely rallied after that big news. Yeah, right after the news, it started rallying again. So that's really positive. Take a look at the 1 month. I know that now, wow, look at that stair step over the month, guys. This is impressive. One of the things I want to point out, like I said, nothing we say on the channel is financial advice, but look at the circulating supply of 12 million. We've already been talking about the scarcity of Quant. Just holding Quant itself is, how can I say, sooner or later you'll see the absolute privilege of holding it just by just sitting and waiting. Now, the thing about it is, once you have a scarce anything, in this case, Quant being scarce cryptocurrency itself, because it's only 12 million Quant in existence. Anything that you have that is scarce, guys, we definitely know that it's going up as long as there's a demand for it. Now we're seeing a greater demand than ever for Quant. Just a heads up on that. If you like what you see today, just ask you to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll definitely be talking more about Quant, but we'll also be talking about more of any crypto that you would like to see. So put that in the comments below, and we'll start working on whatever project you'll be talking to, wanting us to talk about. So let's just go ahead and look a little bit further, noticing that the volume is up 54% right now. Oh, let's see. Market cap is up by 5%. Things are going very well. Let's take a look. I'm just curious to see what's going on over the year. Very good. Okay, now the fact that we're at the year mark and we're like still just a tiny bit, we're pretty much breaking even for the year, although it's just a tiny bit below. But even though we're breaking even, anytime you're doing this, as far as you see that, hey, we haven't quite reached the year mark, that just goes to show you the actual potential that we have here. So Quant is definitely going to be moving way up to the upside. Um, I think that it's going to be moving far past the 125 mark that we see there. I'm not going to say too much more beyond that, but we've already talked several times about what's going on and what's going to happen. So we definitely know that we're going to see some positive momentum. You know, some are predicting as much as $500 or more. You know, maybe I've even heard some predictions as far as 1,000. But nevertheless, we're just going to keep moving and keep looking at what we're dealing with here. So, like I said, Quant is definitely looking great. And I'm just looking at all-time stair step. Wow. Brother, wish you had a got in right here at like 25 cents. When was that? Ooh, yeah. That's why it pays to have time in the market, right? Time in the market is the best thing. So something to strongly consider. So we've been looking really good here. A lot of good quant news. Um, let's see. Oh, this is just old news right here. Let's just go. Let's try to get some new news. Now let's go here. We're on the Quant Twitter site, and this is some great stuff right here. Let's see. Foundation of Digital Finance. And like I said before, I kept saying over and over again that this thing is definitely seeing some positive momentum. Digital Pound Foundation, ECB, launches digital euro innovation platform with about 70 market participants. The European Central Bank has established an innovation platform to collaborate with fintechs, banks, merchants, startups, and other key players across Europe. The goal, uh, let's see, explore digital euro payment. Guys, this thing is going on and it's going down. One of the things about the euro, the euro is going to be gaining strength. Um, I know there are also other currencies out there, but the euro is definitely gaining strength at this particular time. And now that they have this particular payment system, it's going to be incredible. ECB partners with private sector through digital euro innovation platform. Industry news. Now, here we are. In today's dynamic economy, agility is crucial. Businesses are navigating complex markets, managing multiple currencies, and facing stringent regulatory requirements. Let's see, I was looking for something. Maybe I can find it. Ah, there it is. All right, here we go. On Monday, May the 5th, the European Central Bank announced that Quant has been selected to work with the ECB's digital euro project as a pioneer partner. In other words, Quant is in there. As some of us say, in like Flynn, man, this is going to be pretty impressive, though. Just a heads up on Quant. This is some very positive news. Also, let's see, I have a news article as well. See if I can go to the top of this news article. This is called the Bankless Times. Quant price analysis. 4 reasons Quant crypto will surge 40%. This is from yesterday, so it's very, very recent. Let's see. Let's keep it going here. Well, it looks like the first thing, key partnerships strengthening Quant's market position. We talked about that a little bit earlier to see what we can read here. Quant offers companies, governments, and other entities an operating system to develop fintech solutions leveraging blockchain technology. So they're giving out the different how can I say, the projects like Overledger, which is really, how can I say, growing and growing and growing. I'm not going to go in that in too much detail because you guys already know. Well, anyways, if you don't already know, you can look back at some of our prior videos. We've done plenty of videos on Quant on Overledger, etc. So another thing, exchange reserves falling. This makes a lot of sense. Quant price will probably likely benefit from the ongoing decline in exchange reserves. Okay, CoinGlass data shows what's this 938,000 quant tokens on exchanges, down from 1.8 million in November last year. A significant drop in exchange reserves indicates that holders are not selling their coins. Okay, which is a bullish catalyst. Okay, very good. So next thing, quant price to benefit from, let's see, RWA theme, real world assets, that is. Quant price will probably, let's see, will likely benefit from the ongoing real world asset theme, which is anticipated to thrive over time. We're not going to go into that in detail, but a lot of you guys already know about real world assets, so we're not going to slow down. Quant crypto price has solid technicals. This we know for sure. I mean, this is just common sense. We're not going to go into that into too much detail, but as we can see this rise up, looks like it's going to be a nice little elbow there. Definitely, we see the quant is going in this direction, which is up. So there's definitely nothing to be worried about there. Um, let's see, this is like a long-term chart. So to show you where quant had been all the way above like 140, and then it scooped down. Now as you see the positive momentum, quant is back on its way up towards 100. Now, further today, the chart shows that the quant price has been in slow uptrend the past few weeks. It's already exceeded the 50-day moving average and the 76.8 Fibonacci retracement level, a technical indicator for identifying potential support and resistance levels. So this is very impressive. And a lot of this is, if you just know the how can I say, scarcity, this is common sense. So it looks like the writer here is Crispus Inyaga. Let's see. So this is pretty impressive. Like I said, bankless times, really good positive information. Guys, what can we say? Quant is the thing. A lot of people didn't realize it or they just kind of looked over it, but you're not going to be able to look over it any longer. Quant is on the way up. My opinion, not financial advice, but anything under 100 right now, might as well grab a little bit if you can. According to that chart, you see it's not going to be under 100 for long. This is Al with Real Life Investing. Thank you for watching and have a great one.
Please share, like, comment, and subscribe to Real Life Investing. And thank you for watching.